Let's discuss some question from Rammachandran plot. Here is a question from 2017. The question is like that: the phi and psi value of beta strand composed of all D amino acid will be mainly occupy which quadrant in the Rammachandran plot? We learned that the beta strands are mainly occupied in the first quadrant in L amino acid. But here the question is tricky because they are asking about the D amino acid. Please try to understand the concept well. In the case of L amino acid, you can see that the beta strands are mainly occupied in the first quadrant, right? You can see that. While in D amino acid, uh, the beta strands are occupied in the lower right. Please note the position and keep it in your mind. This is a question from 2018. Which one of the following statement on the protein conformation is not true? So let's look which is the wrongest statement among these points. The first point is the dihedral angle of side chains in an amino acids are depicted in Rammachandran plot. So this is an absolutely wrong statement because the dihedral angles are the angles between the C alpha C and C alpha N bond angles. So this statement is absolutely wrong. So the rest of the points are right. So the answer is which is the wrongest statement among these points is that the first option is wrong. This is a question from 2017. Given below are the statement related to protein structure and we want to choose the correct answer from this. The first statement is that the dihedral angle of an amino acid X in acetyl X methyl amide in Rammachandran plot occur in very small but equal areas in left and right quadrants. It can be concluded that X is not one of the 20 amino acids, not one of the 20 coded amino acid. So that is a code actually. Uh, in humans, the 20 coded amino acids are the levo amino acids. Levo amino acids, whereas we can see the presence of levo amino acids in the left quadrant, right? So in the statement we can see that they are telling that it occur in very small but equal areas in left and right quadrants. But levo amino acids are not seen in the fourth quadrant. So in that sense, this point is right because X is not a part of 20 coded amino acid. Okay. That means in humans, levo amino acids are mainly seen in the left quadrant. If an amino acid that is seen in both left and right quadrant, it is not a coded amino acid in humans. Okay. So in that sense, X is not an amino acid. The point is correct. The next statement is that the dihedral angle of 20 residue peptide are represented in Rammachandran plot. It is possible to conclude that the peptide does not have proline. Actually, this statement is wrong because we can conclude that peptide have the proline. Okay, so this is a wrong statement. The next statement is that two protein can have the similar fold even if they do share the significant similarity in the primary structure. This point also correct. And the last point is that the denaturing of the protein by urea, the interaction that would be disrupted are ionic bond, van der Waals force are interrupted. These points are correct, and disulfide bonds are not interrupted. The disulfide bonds are denatured by the reducing agents like beta mercaptadinol that have the effect on the disulfide bond. So this point also right. So the answer is the option 2, that is A, C, D. Both of these points are correct. The next question from June 2014. It is a part B question. In this question, they will give a peptide in exist in alpha helical conformation in solution. Alpha helical conformation. Most of the backbone of the dihedral angle will be the phi and psi angle will be what? If you remember that the figure, the angles in the fourth quadrants, if you remember this pic, you can simply answer this question. Okay. In L-type conformation, amino acids are, especially the alpha helical conformations, are mainly seen in the third quadrant, right? Both psi and phi value will be negative for right-handed alpha helix. So according to that point, our first option will be right.